Hello everybody and welcome back to Factory Town, where, as I said, I waited just a few minutes for the gears to get produced some more, and that's working really well. So what I'm going to do now is, now I've got 50, that is enough to build me. Actually, I'm going to leave this like this for a second, just to gather up a few more cogs, but I'm going to basically leave it so, just in case I think I need it for a few things. So I think 50 is just like, oh right, so we do need iron plates as well to make a machine shop. And then I need a machine shop to make, what do you make? What does a machine shop actually do? Let's find out. So my machine shop will make the conveyor belts, is that right? Yes, produces conveyor belts and automatons. Well, that sounds nice. Sounds very nice. Okay, so we definitely need one of those. And then there was also like this harvester thingy. Harvester. What's a metal conveyor belt made out of? I keep getting distracted looking at everything. That's made in the machine shop. Those are made in the workshop, the cloth ones. I kind of wonder whether I should... It must have been logic that unlocked the cloth conveyor belt. Automatically transports items in a specified direction and can be attached to building outputs. Okay. And then these ones, metal ones, a faster conveyor belt made of solid metal components. So I wonder whether I should start making, because I've got a lot of cloth, maybe I should start making some cloth conveyor belts for some of the things that I have trouble with. Maybe. Let's see, because I can maybe get rid of wagons, and I've got quite a lot of wagons from these pastures and stuff, and you know, we could maybe do something about that. We could maybe make more ones for leather and stuff. Possibly. Don't know. Don't seem to need any more stone than I'm making, so that's a really good thing. It's a barrier gate. What will you do? Can block path movement, toggle with a switch. Oh, nice. Nice. Very nice. So then we also had what I was really looking for. Where is it? Under workers. It's a harvester drill. So for that I need 6 iron wheels, which are produced by a forge. Now none of my forges make iron wheels. They do not. So I figure that must be something I need to unlock, I guess. For certain research maybe? I wonder what unlocks iron wheels. Is there any research that tells me that? I have no idea. It says the forge. No. It really doesn't let me make iron wheels. So we're not making that harvester drill for a while. But we could definitely make a machine shop somewhere around. I would probably say around here somewhere. Near these barns that have all the metal and stuff in them. Maybe a little further along, because there's a stuck wagon there. Why are you stuck? You can't put your wool in. Because we're waiting for wool to get taken away. Okay. And these can't do anything with the wool they've got because the workshop's not making cloth fast enough. Maybe I'll put some more workers in there. Oh, I don't have any. Okay. If I upgrade a house using the cloth, I could get more workers to make more cloth. Maybe that would speed things up a bit. Possibly. Maybe. And then I need... Because even if I put conveyors in here, they're always going to be constantly like blocked up because this is full of wool. A whole barn full of wool. So I've gone to all the effort to make these things so much more efficient. Okay, so let's change this one from gears to iron plates. You're kind of out of commission a little bit, and I need another worker to take iron ore over to that particular one. You take iron ore from there to there, please. This is all super inefficient, lots and lots of workers. Oh, well, I went to see what Tilly wanted earlier. And she's like, I don't want anything, I don't want any food. And now she's like, I'm going to sit in front of your monitor. Ha ha ha, for I am a cat. That's basically what she's saying right now. Interestingly enough, this pasture here has a load of stuff in it, but it doesn't have... It has the wagons to take stuff away. But it's not full. Why is it not working? That's weird. Not that I really care. I maybe shouldn't have upgraded them to level 2. Oops. But yeah, since I upgraded the farms and like we had more animal feed coming in, we've just been drowning in wool. I wish I could sell it or something. But all I can do is leave that poor little wagon just like going back and forward. The base doesn't seem to accept wool at all. So, oh well. I guess we're stuck with that one. I don't know why the base won't accept wool, because normally the base just accepts all my overflow of everything, and I don't think I can make another one. Can I? No. Make more barns, I suppose, but that's not going to really solve the issue. I'll just end up with another barn full of wool. I mean, at least that poor little wagon won't be... Do you know what? That's the only thing, is that that wagon is just annoying. Annoying me a lot. Let's put it that way. It's annoying me. This little wagon here is gonna get deleted if it's not careful. So I'm gonna like make it take its wool there. There we are. I can take all the wool away. Fill the whole base up, or at least it won't be going back and forward. Because that's really irritating. Okay, cool. So now we've got iron being made here. I would like the iron to be taken to the barn. That one. And doesn't seem like that truck's doing much, so why don't you take that iron away as well. So we've got iron for stuff now. What's this one doing? Making gears still? No, you're not. You're making iron plates now. Actually, no, you could still make gears. You could still make gears. 1 can make gears and 3 can make iron plates. So we've got 2 making the iron plates, 1 making gears. We'll just use the gears when we can. But yeah, having iron plates is useful. So we've got 17 now. We're going to save up 50 and we can make a machine shop. And we can then use that to make conveyor belts. And that is going to change so much around here. Oh my goodness me. Our machine shop is going to change an awful lot. I don't know whether to put it here or to put it over here. Really not sure. I love how this whole industry is working just from these tiny little houses. It's amazing. Just waiting for the iron plates. Didn't realise I'd need them, or I'd have done it off camera. Is there anything else I can make more better? Not really, because everything needs iron right now. So the only thing I could do is to have more forges. Upgrade more houses, get more forges. +3, +2s, +2s. These are all +2s. They could be upgraded. They would need cloth, but... So the next one is going to be remedies. Once we've upgraded all these houses, well, there's still a few to do. We're going to need to start putting in a remedy farm. And I've kind of got my eye on... Oh, maybe over here, actually. That might be a good place to put a remedy farm. It's right by the water. We could get conveyor belts and stuff going back with it to the base. And then we could get things going from the base to the market. Yeah, that would work. I want this whole thing done with conveyor belts, though. Conveyors everywhere. Or little trains. Because we haven't really had the ability to research the railway properly. So hopefully that, now we've got the... still not really researching very well, is it? Like, school really doesn't have much iron. I don't really want it to have much iron either because I want to do conveyor belts. I'm kind of thinking like, how many forges do I actually need now? I could put more workers in the forges. But what I really need is to plant around the foresters so that they put loads of wood in there. But if I had conveyor belts, I'd be able to get them to be a bit more sensible about the order in which they put wood into the forges. So that's all going to be like way better. Way better. To have a bit of logic and stuff. I say this and I'm going to mess all the logic up. You wait. It's going to be terrible. 25 out of 50 now. I've got 2 big cartfuls coming in as well. 33. This is not too bad. They're producing them at a reasonable rate then. They've got plenty of fuel. That one has plenty of ore, but isn't really making the plates that fast. So this one's really struggling for fuel, and these are struggling more for ore. Do we have lots of people taking... Yeah, we do. So why don't you take ore to one of these ones that's a bit more efficient for fuel? That would be better, wouldn't it? Yeah. I'm trying to work out how many dudes are doing the job of filling that up. There's only 1 now, so that's fine. Got 1 dude. 2 dudes filling that one up. 1 dude like taking stuff away or something. What are you doing? What do you do? What do you even do? Okay, you're on a new job now. You're taking iron over there, okay? We're gonna get this working properly. What I really need is loads of workers putting iron onto a little conveyor belt, and the conveyor belt just goes to the sides of all these, the inputs. I mean, if I get a chute out, for example, I can see all the inputs on here. And there are quite a few. Got inputs all the way through to the sides there. So you could have 3 inputs to the sides, 2 in the front. And in fact, if they weren't right next to each other like that, we'd have a lot more inputs as well. So that's something to remember. Okay, so the cat basically wanted to, well, little Tilly cat, she wanted to sleep on my desk. She could sleep on any number of soft beds or soft couches in this whole house, but she sleeps on my desk in front of me. I find that really sweet, because if I were her, I damn well wouldn't be sleeping on like a hard bench so that I could be near someone. I'd be like in the soft bed. No brainer. She's clearly much more faithful than I am. Much more loving. Alright, we've got 53 iron now. We can make the machine shop! Woohoo! Where is it? Machine shop. Where are we going to put it? We're going to put it here? We're going to put it here. I'm going to put it here, actually, I think. So it's nearer to like more the barns and stuff. I hope this is the right decision, because it's an expensive piece of kit, this one. Oh, wow, look at that! That is so cool. Okay, so to make a metal conveyor, we need 2 cloth conveyors. Oh, good grief. 4 iron plate and 2 gears. Wow. So I really should have this making me some cloth conveyors. I feel like that's a good thing to do. So I'm going to put cloth conveyors there. I need 2 wooden wheels. Aha! Aha! Person who said that I was making too many wooden wheels. There is a reason to make them. Yay! So I'm probably going to need a lot of workshops now, actually. This all needs redesigning. The whole village needs redesigning. The entire thing needs redesigning. Luckily, the more I do, the more stuff I save up, the better it becomes. I still haven't worked out how to make. I mean, this doesn't make the iron wheels either. Still haven't seen those. Might come with railways or something, maybe. Okay, so I need to find where all the iron has gone. So this is all full of wool, which is awful. So somewhere there is 20 iron plate. But it's not on any of these barns. It's been taken to the base. Yeah. Okay, so what is taking it to the base? Where is there a cart that's going, I want to take iron to the base? That needs to stop and it needs to start going to the machine shop instead. Is it you? I think it's you taking iron and stone and stuff. Yeah, okay. You need to just be taking like stone blocks or stone or whatever. Do you know what I need you to do then is to take this actually to the machine shop. Go stock up the machine shop. You can leave that barn alone for a bit. Replacing these wagons with conveyors, replacing people with conveyors, and replacing people with harvesters and mines and stuff is going to be so good. There's so much less population to worry about then. I say that, but all I ever seem to do is get more population. I've got a completely population-free wood and farm production over here. Well, population-free other than like a few buildings and some carts. But if I could get a conveyor belt to take all this wood, that would be one of the first things I would do. Right, so I need someone, or possibly another worker, right, to basically stand here. And what I want them to do is to take all the things that we need for the cloth conveyor over there. So we need stone bricks, wooden wheels, and cloth. So I'm wondering if I could just tell them to get everything out of the base. You doing that? Oh yes, working, working, working. Good, good, good. That is so bad. So many people working over there. Like everywhere else is really nicely done and nicely planned out, and it's got lovely chutes and conveyor belts and things. And this one, we just got like loads of workers. But then it's because they're still having to mine. Like, whereas over here I've gotten farms and I've gotten these foresters. So it used to be that people were going back and forward for these, but they're not anymore, which is kind of cool. Okay, so now we're building up iron plates. This is very good. I don't even know whether I really needed the machine shop straight away. I think I might actually use some of the cloth conveyors first. I've got 5 now. So can I just use them straight out of the workshop? How do I get them to put them down? Build path. Cloth conveyor. Yeah, I can't afford it. I don't have it. Right, so let's get a worker to take the cloth conveyors out of there and pop them in the base. Or you could not, you know, you could not do that. To base. There we go. Right. So the cloth conveyors are going to the base. No. Is the base full then? Like, is there only a certain amount of things you can put in there? There must be. There's got to be. In that case, I'm going to build a barn over here. Just to help out. And I'm going to get you to take those conveyors and just pop them in that barn. Can you do that, do you think? There we are. Oh, that's working. We just need more barns. Barns, barns, barns. It seems silly, like, because that's so far away from compared to the base, but never mind. At least I can use the conveyors now. So, what I want to do next is to get rid of these 4 carts. I want to see if I can use cloth conveyors to take wood places. Take the wood to the base. That's all I need. Let's see if this can be done. So, cloth conveyor belt. There's one way, it goes out of there. Yes! This is what we wanted. Hurrah! So I'm actually gonna... Oh. Oh. So, R to rotate. Okay. Remove. I want it going that way, so that's basically what we want. We want a big stripe going down here of cloth conveyors. Right down the middle of the road. All the way into the base down there. So until I have enough, it's probably not worth doing. Need to wait a little while. Otherwise they're getting a bit, the carts are getting a bit stuck. What I could do though is delete 2 of these carts and see if I can get the cart to take off the conveyor. So it might not though. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 needed. I'll just let it all block up until then, I don't care. That's fine. It can all just block up, it'll just overflow into these. Then we can get rid of all these carts and all these people and replace them with a conveyor belt, which is what I wanted to do to start with. And I'll do exactly the same with the bread coming out of the kitchen. I can just go wee all along there, all along there, all along there. Although I would love to make trains. Trains would be cool, right? Okay, so things are not happening over here as they should be. So what's going on? We don't have enough wagon wheels, you say? Well, why are you not getting them from the base? I say. But that is what you are supposed to be doing. Are the wagon wheels in the base? Yes, they are. So what? What is your problem? What's your problem? Take wagon wheels over there. Gee. Is it that hard? This is why I need logic, because these guys have none. Okay, we're making these conveyor belts now. No, because we've got no cloth. Alright, you, take cloth over there. No, because we've got no stone. Okay, you, take stone blocks over there. We should have enough to make 20 conveyor belts, come on. And then we've got this whole bit all done, and that'll be amazing. I can just retire all the carts. I can delete them all. Might be better to get a cart to do that, actually. Especially since I've got all these carts that I'm about to retire anyway. Alright, so now apparently we can put conveyors in there. I don't know. It's weird, isn't it? It's weird, isn't it, Till? She's like, I just like stroked her paw and she was like, no, no one strokes my paw. This is not how it works. I'm gonna delete these wagons anyway, because like, you know what? Actually, that was just blocking that wagon, so yeah. Yeah. Right, let's see, can we get a wagon? Yeah, deliver all from cloth conveyor belt to nearest. Okay. So can you take off the cloth conveyor belt? Oh, you can. You only do it one at a time though, so it'd be better if the conveyor belt could go all the way. But as I'm building it, that'll be handy. Because then what I can do... is to build... this. Just take stuff off the conveyor belt. And I need to get this one to do the same. Why don't you take stuff off the conveyor belt and take it to the base? So they're all just like working with me now. That's good. Okay, I should be able to make more now. Path off conveyor. These are so much better. You have no idea. So easy to tell which way around they're meant to go and everything. Oh, so good. Okay, so yeah, as I say, the carts are needing to do things in the meantime, but it's fine. Just while I'm building the infrastructure up. So we've got another 2 apparently now. Yay! So that's the last one. Okay, so we can fire you now. Bye, dude. You're not needed anymore. So many wagons are just not good. Okay, we've got more cloth conveyors. Oh, I'm loving these so much. Love them. I do have a feeling I'm gonna just like remake the whole of this thing. Oh, I think I need that one to be the other way around. There we go. It's all working. So you guys are not needed anymore. Yay. I like to just make new wagons when I need them. So we actually now have a complete wooden input now. Yes. I'll activate that one as well. I'm super duper happy with this. I think this is more efficient than having the... It does seem to be blocked up though. I think it's more efficient than having the carts, but maybe not. Faster conveyor would take those away quicker, but I don't care. Like, that means that I've saved saved about 6 population there just by doing this, which is great. So what I don't like is all these guys going back and forward along here. They're irritating. That workshop is full of wool. It's taking away cloth. That's fine. And the cloth goes to market. So I wonder if I could get a conveyor belt. I think the conveyor belts are only really good for outputs at the moment. So one thing that I want to know about the cloth conveyor belts, quickly, is over in the pasture, where I think that I'll be able to make some very big savings again on the carts and the population. I want to know what will come out of there. Is it everything, or is it just the wool? So far it's just been wool. So I'm kind of confused as to whether the other stuff would go to there. So what I'm going to possibly do actually is build another barn, but closer. Like closer to here. Or should I? Should I just go for this barn? This barn's full of wool though. All the barns are full of wool. There's too much wool. Pastures are way too effective. So maybe I should just take workers out of some of them. Like, I don't need them all, do I? So why am I even bothering? Why am I even bothering? I think that this machine shop is full as well. So I think you could drop off all your stuff in there. There's no point in having workers in it if it's not gonna work, you know. I do think the machine shop is in the wrong place. But I think if I used all of these barns for things, and then I had like a barn over here for all of my bits and pieces of my pastures, or even a barn like over here somewhere on this side, that might work quite nicely. I can have conveyors going down here. I can have conveyors coming over here. Yeah, in fact, I'm going to build the conveyor in an interesting way. Okay, so I've got my ideas about it. So we're going to build a conveyor belt. I'm going to build a new barn first, though. So a barn that's going to be over here. Kind of just next to these things. About there, I think. Maybe here. Yeah, there. So the barn is going to be there. And I'm going to have the conveyor belt inputting into there. So I maybe don't need that one quite. And then we can build the road up to a triple road as well then. Oh, what am I doing? Ah, okay, path. Cloth conveyor belts. This is so good. I love these conveyor belts. They're so good. And then this is what we're going to do. It's going to go into this barn here. What I want to know is when the wool's all gone, will it start taking the fertilizer out? It will. But it takes the wool first. Interesting. So yeah, I can basically decommission all the wagons now, which is great. I'm going to delete that one. So it's in the wrong place. Bye bye. I actually don't need the road either, but I can leave it there. So you can get deleted, you can get deleted. Bye bye all these annoying wagons. Got a lovely, nice conveyor belt going out. And if I need extra wool, leather, whatever, I can just get one of these other ones working. Seems like there'll always be a space there. They might get a little bit backed up. However, yeah, it's siphoned everything out now, so that's really good. This might get full quite quickly though. But I'm going to want one making leather as well. The wool slowly draining out of these? No, not really. So what I may need to do, I mean, I definitely have plenty. I may need to just stop them for a while. Just stop until I tell you otherwise. I will build the conveyor belt system though. I'll maybe make some leather for books and stuff like that. I'm really happy to get rid of those particular trucks that are going all the way back and forward, which is really, really nice. What I'm hoping is I'll be able to take a train all the way to the base or something. I've got no idea why this base is not accepting wool. It's really weird. I could try switching it to leather for a little bit. Actually, that would be a nice thing to do. So I could just do that. I will build the rest of the infrastructure in just in case I do need more leather and things like that later, and just to empty these out. None of them are really working at the moment. This was just making me some leather. I can use that to make books, and I can take the books to the school, which would be great. How do I make books is the next thing I'm going to ask. Is that in the workshop? Do I need a workshop to make books? I do. So what I could do is have a little leather working thing going down here, and I could put a little workshop down there and make it into books, and I could send the books across to the school. I could do that all by conveyor as well. I would need logic for that actually. So I might need like a little dude to tell it, a little truck going back and forward with the leather. That might be what I'll need to do. Yeah, that would work though. Well, loads of manure that I don't need for anything though. Could maybe take that to the base might accept it. And I would need paper as well, wouldn't I? I think it's paper and... Okay, let's build the workshop. I'll build the workshop like over here, I think, next to the school. So this is a workshop that will be purely for making books. Okay. And to do that, what I may do is have the lumber mill, I might even turn it around. And have an output going around the back there. Rather than a little person. And I'll go into the workshop with the paper. And then the leather will come out of the barn here. And get put into that workshop via a truck, I think. Unfortunately, it is all full of wool. And this is all full of wool and full of cloth. And the cloth is not being taken away. Really? Can I even tell it to deposit the wool there? Go on, deposit the wool. Go on, you know you can do it. I don't know what's going on with this wool, like seriously, what are you even being told to do? Nothing. Okay, why don't you, sleepy little carts, try and take the wool away? Because I know it can go in there now. You were lying to me before. Ah! I hate it when it turns around like that. So, wool in the base, please. Don't know why that suddenly... Get the wool. Take it to the base. Not that hard. Get this wool. Take it to the base. I wonder if it was an access problem. Like the carts couldn't get to the places to take the wool away. Because this one is like full of iron bars. She's got nowhere to put. So I think more barns are in order as well, possibly. Just for holding like things like that. I mean, I could take... Yeah, why don't we get this wagon to like just take all of the bars and start putting them in the base again. I don't think I want them in the machine shop quite yet. And they're taking up a lot of space. So you do the same. And you do the same. I don't know if some of them are just offloading. We'll see in a minute. So we've got a lot of stuff coming into the base, and I kind of think that I could do conveyor belts for that, but it would get very messy very quickly. This is maybe where trains come into it, so maybe having things going to barns in the sort of immediate area with cloth or metal conveyor belts, and then having trains going back and forward to other places. However, I do feel that I could... No, I think I need a cart for the leather transportation as well. Are you doing anything right now? No, you're not. Why don't you take leather to the workshop? So how many leather do we need for a book? We're making books over here. 1 leather and 4 paper. Okay, so what I'm going to do with the lumber mills, I'm going to turn it around. Wood still goes in, which is fantastic. And what I want is some scaffolding. And we're going to make a scaffoldy kind of chute that goes all the way around with all the paper, or even a cloth conveyor. Goes all the way around with the paper. And then it will pop it in the workshop. Yes. It's going to be so ratchet. Oh, no. It needs to be a bit like this. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, no, I didn't eat that one. Oh, that one. So we're going to basically make a conveyor to take all the paper out of there. Dilly, are you having a dream over there? You're putting your paw over your eyes. Is it too bright? I need to turn the light off for the cat. Just a minute, guys. No, I'm not going to do that. Oh. I've got paper and wood, apparently. Alright, then. So this is what we were trying to do, is to input them into there. However, that needs to go. This needs to be paper. Seems to just be paper, that's good. Doesn't seem like these foresters are doing too well, though. Seems to be stuck. Crazy. It apparently was stuck. I saved up all that to make all these conveyor belts, all these metal ones, and now I don't even need them. This is doing super well. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with the paper. Paper and leather to make the books. We've got a book already. So what I'm going to need then I could do this with a conveyor belt, or I could do it with a truck. I almost want to rotate the workshop so that it's a bit less like crazy. Yeah, that would do it. That would be good. Because it's completely specialised to making books. And then I just have like a little conveyor going out here into the input of the school with all the books. Hey, book delivery. My book conveyor system. So I've got a conveyor system over here that's working very well to make leather. Except it's full of wool. Again. Ugh. How is it even full of wool? I don't know. Supposed to be making leather. Take all the wool away. Take it all to their base. Oh my goodness me. Now we've got leather coming into here. That's good. But yeah, these conveyor belts are giving me so much more control over things. I'm so much happier with the way that's working. I imagine we have rather a lot of cogs and things like that as well. We've got a lot of leather. Wow. Leather's being made super quick. Probably quicker than the paper is. Oh yeah, mind you. Yeah, that's not because of anything particular. But these pastures, they are super powerful. They are like OP pastures. Okay then, so with that, with the conveyor belting of the pastures, the wood and the school system there, I like that little one. I think that's really cool. That is going to be the end of today's episode. So I hope you enjoyed the progression of my little place. It's still, as I say, not the most efficient in the world. I will say that. I'm sure there's more efficient ways to do things. I know about the trees as well. I know that that's really inefficient too. And those are things that I can work on. But I'm enjoying just playing around with all these new toys that I've got, and I'm quite happy with that. So one thing before I go though is to make sure that I've got enough stuff. Yeah, so I've got books in the school. Does that count? So each book that goes in, does that count as a writing supply? Hang on. We don't have leather. Why do we not have leather? We should have plenty of leather. There's loads of leather in the barn. What's going on? Are you taking leather to the workshop? No, we want a supply chain issue. Okay, I'm going to pop down another little wagon. And I'm going to get that one just to pop down there and just go, like, take the leather to the workshop, please. Thank you. And it might like its own little road actually as well. I might make that for it. Depending on where it decides it wants to go. Oh, come on, you don't want to take that route. No, you don't want to take that route. That route sucks. Surely not. I'll make it a route and it won't even go on that road. Make it a little road. Go all the way over to there. Let's see if it'll use this. Oh, it will. Good. It'll use what I tell it to use. Yay! So yes, with that all sorted out, so our research is going to be going a lot faster now. Because we now have books. Books mean lots of writing supplies. Lots of writing supplies means lots of research can be done in chunks of 10. Which is fantastic. I'm super happy with that. Might need to do some upgrading on the foresters to make the paper a bit quicker, but at the moment I am quite happy with how this is going. So yes, that's definitely the end of the episode now, so I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more Factory Town, please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime though, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.